lets that left leg bang into the right leg.
This video is gonna get a little bit spicy. What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another baseball video. I am going to have an absolute blast with making this because what we're going to be talking about today is some of the most disliked, or I don't like to say the word hated, but you know what? We're going to say it. The most hated baseball players ever. The way that this video is going to work is we're going to talk about the 5 most hated players in today's game, and what we're going to do is we're going to compare them to the most hated players in the history of baseball. So let's say we talk about Carlos Gomez in the beginning, we'll probably talk about A-Rod towards the end. So don't go anywhere. This entire video is going to be a lot of fun to watch. Also, guys, I want to point out I am not a Yankees fan. I just think that this goes perfect with the video that we're making, because if we're talking about the most hated players, why don't I wear the most hated teams jersey? Because a lot of people just don't like the Yankees. Now, if you're a Yankees fan, I'm not hating on you, okay? I promise you. I actually kind of like the Yankees. That's why I have a Giancarlo Stanton jersey. If I do miss anyone, make sure you guys let me know in the comment section down below. For example, I'm not sure why, but I just did not like AJ Pierzynski or Juan Uribe growing up. I can't tell you why. I just didn't like them. So if I forget anyone, if you guys didn't like anyone growing up, let me know in the comment section down below who that player is. And without further ado, let's get into the most hated baseball players of all time. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys are watching, by the way, A-Rod, anyone like that, I just want to say that this is no harm, no foul. This is just what Twitter and all the polls say, because you guys are probably great now. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to go in any particular order, whether it's the current players or the old players, but I am going to start the video off with a bang, because I think it's pretty safe to say that Manny Machado is officially the most disliked player in baseball. And if I'm being honest, Manny, you've done a lot of stuff in the last couple months and years that I've just been like, yo, what are you doing? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and roll some clips of Manny being Manny, and then you guys can kind of decide, do I like Manny? Do I think he's going to be a different person down in San Diego? I'm not really too sure, but if I'm being honest with you guys, I've seen Manny Machado play live. I saw him cleat Jesus Aguilar. I'm not a big fan of Manny, but that's just me. What do you guys think?
You're just a dirty player. It's a dirty play by a dirty player. It was a tough-fought baseball game, but it has no place in our game. I mean, we've all grounded out. Run through the bag like you've been doing your whole life, like everybody else did. If it's
Why did you collide with Aguilar there?
Why? I mean, you saw the replay probably, so his foot was in the bag, trying to get over him, hit his foot. That's dirty, that's dirty. I mean, I don't know.
And Machado was out as he stepped.
The next player is not really as good as he once was. Jose Bautista. Ah, man, this guy, every time I watch Jose Bautista play, he just brings something special to the game. Whether it's bat flipping in the ALDS against the Rangers, that sure put him on the map. Or maybe it was the fact that he does like to chirp back at the opposing players. So if you guys like Jose Bautista, again, I'm not trying to get personal. I'm not trying to attack anyone. This is all according to my research and the polls. So I didn't come up with this list. This is all what I found online. So Jose Bautista, take it away, man.
Pitch. Bautista drives it deep to left. He's amazing. And he enjoys it. Bautista was running out to right field, and I think Adam Jones. The 1-1 from Thompson.
You can only flirt with fire for so long, and it's going to burn you.
So the next guy that we're talking about, I've actually met, and I just think that he gets a bad rap. We're talking about Bryce Harper. And there were so many people this past offseason saying that both Manny Machado and Bryce Harper do not deserve their money. Not because they're not good baseball players, it's because they don't like them as people. But I think that he's a good person, but you know what? We have to be fair. If we're talking about the most disliked players in baseball, Bryce Harper has to be in the mix because I'll be honest, he's not liked by a good amount of baseball fans, whether it's now Nationals fans. I'm not sure how they feel. Hey, let me ask you guys that. If you're a Nationals fan, how do you feel about Bryce Harper? Do you like him, or do you want him to be happy with his new team? That's a good question. But anyways, let's go ahead and roll the tapes of Bryce Harper doing some I don't know if I want to say questionable, but some iffy stuff.
Played. Bryce Harper last night evidently unhappy with how much he was getting booed here in Atlanta. Did this 3 times. Just kind of casually swiped his cleat across the A.
New part of our baseball coverage on ESPN this year, and has done a great job. And Hunter Strickland now, here we go. Harper's charging the mound. Oh my goodness. Whoa.
Ryan Braun might be my least favorite player in baseball, and this pains me to say this because growing up, I loved Ryan Braun. I used to play the Bigs too, and he was one of my favorite cards to use in that game. But as soon as it came out that he did steroids, he lied about it and said it was the agency's fault. Then he had Aaron Rodgers come out and say that he would bet his entire salary that Ryan Braun was innocent, and then come to find out that Ryan Braun was actually guilty of taking steroids. So we're going to go ahead and roll some clips of Ryan Braun saying that he didn't do steroids, and then we're going to cap it off with Ryan Braun getting caught, which, yeah, there's a reason why he's one of the most hated players in baseball, and this is definitely it.
And lied.
If I had done this intentionally or unintentionally, I'd be the first one to step up and say, I did it.
The products were a cream and a lozenge, which I was told could help expedite my rehabilitation. It was a huge mistake for which I am deeply ashamed, and I compounded the situation by not admitting my mistakes immediately.
Fielder number 8, Ryan Braun.
Again, guys, there's a lot of players on this list that you might actually love. For example, I like Bryce Harper, you might hate Bryce Harper. I don't like Manny Machado, you might like Manny Machado. The next guy is probably going to be one of the most heated debates. We're talking about Yasiel Puig because I love Yasiel Puig and his passion. There's a few things that he does that I wish that he wouldn't do just because it makes him look a little bit goofy. So we're going to roll those clips right now, and I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below. Do you like Yasiel Puig or do you not like Yasiel Puig? Because he's done some very interesting stuff.
Right about here, he sees it bobbled and he cruises into second.
After a look at second, Yasiel Puig finds it within himself to dance.
Puig at the plate, and the pitch is at his feet. He leaps in the air trying to get out of the way of it, and I believe it hit him on the foot. And Puig is furious now at Bumgarner, and he would love to have a card on him.
All right, last but definitely not least, I'm going to have to pace around for this one because I'm going to have to get ready because Ryan Braun was pretty tough to talk about, and then just this next guy, I'm not sure why he decides to be the way that he is. Now, Carlos Gomez has had some pretty bright moments in baseball. He almost won the MVP a couple years ago. There's a clip that went viral of him kind of becoming really good friends with the fan, and just it was a really nice story, but there's some things that he does. I think that they're just different people. Once they get on the diamond, it's just their competitive juices flowing, and it gets to the point where they're not even themselves anymore. They're just animals on the field trying to win and be the best at their game. And I don't think Carlos Gomez is any different, but sometimes he does cross the line between, okay, it's just competitiveness and he's kind of crazy. So Carlos Gomez, this might take a little bit because he's been in quite a few scuffs and quite a few instances of being hated. So yeah, here it is.
And he hits out. And now Freddie Freeman joins in with
McCann, Mahalam, and Freddie Freeman very upset with Carlos.
And McCann getting face-to-face with...
What prompted this? As Carlos Gomez is throwing punches, and now the Pirates are retaliating. We've got a full-fledged brawl at PNC Park.
And I'm turning double play and a ground ball. Heads up Kevin Franzen. Look at that.
Gomez really went after it. Dugouts.
So from the research that I have done and from asking people on Twitter, the players that we came up with in today's game is Manny Machado, Jose Bautista, Bryce Harper, Ryan Braun, Yasiel Puig, and Carlos Gomez. If I forgot anyone, if there's a player that you just don't like, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm curious who you guys can come up with. Now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the 5 most hated players ever. We're not going to go in order with any of these 5 past players either. We're just going to talk about them one by one. The first one is Ty Cobb. The only things I know about Ty Cobb is the fact that he was really good at baseball, and the other thing was that he was a horrible, I don't know how many times I have to say horrible. I'm not trying to demean the guy because I know he's not here to defend himself. Not that Ty Cobb would watch anyways if he was still here. Okay, what am I talking about? Anyways, from my research and the stories from players that used to play with Ty Cobb, apparently he was not the nicest of fellows. And yeah, if I can find any clips of Ty Cobb doing Ty Cobb things, apparently he used to spike players and just slide into their ankles and try to break bones. So yeah, if I was playing baseball and Ty Cobb was on the other team, yeah, mission accomplished. I am now intimidated, and I'm going to get out of your way. You can take second base all you want. That's probably why he had so many stolen bases. Oh my gosh, that's it. Ooh-wee, the next 3 players that we are going to be addressing. You're either going to love these players, or you are going to absolutely despise them, because I don't think there's any middle ground when it comes to these next 3 guys. A-Rod, Barry Bonds, and Roger Clemens. yeah, you're either loving them or you are disliking them with a passion. So what we are going to do is we are going to cue the lights, because that's what they do in the movie theater. When the show is about to start, they turn off the lights. We're about to watch the A-Rod, Barry Bonds, and Roger Clemens show. I don't know if you can see me. All right, there we go. Enjoy. Hey, there I am.
I did take a banned substance, and you know, for that, I'm very sorry and deeply regretful.
Next question. The next question, because it was stupid.
You guys are like rerun stories. This is just, I mean, it's old stuff. I mean, it's like watching Sanford and Son. You know, just rerun after rerun after rerun.
Roger Clemens, in essence, throws a jagged, a pointed, sharp piece of wood that ends up, what, 2 feet away from Mike Piazza? Yeah.
Last but not least, the final player on our list. Apparently, he is the most hated player of all time according to like current players. AJ Pierzynski, he was on the White Sox. Now again, I'm an Indians fan, so I just didn't like AJ Pierzynski because he was a White Sox. I've gotten a little bit older, so I've kind of pushed away that mentality of just not liking players because they're on a certain team. But AJ Pierzynski, whether it was teammates, opposing players, or fans, no one seemed to like him. Apparently, if you were a rookie or if you didn't have at least 5 years of service under your belt, apparently you were pretty much nothing. You were just a skid mark on the toilet to AJ Pierzynski. He just didn't like you, and he was going to treat you like absolute crap and garbage. So yeah, AJ Pierzynski, last but not least, as the most hated player of all time, apparently, according to the research and the polls. Oh boy, I cannot wait to see the comment section on today's video. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I really I only came up with this video idea because I've been looking at all my videos and they're very neutral and they're very, you know, there's not really an argument that you can make. But this one, I wanted to make this one because I want to see you guys go at it in the comment section down below. But be nice about it. If you like A-Rod, tell me why. If you don't like Barry Bonds, tell me why. Just be cordial about it. But I know that the comment section is going to be a little bit spicy, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. Maybe you guys had fun with this. If you want me to make more videos where I'm a little bit more edgy, let me know in the comment section down below, and I can definitely do that because it's a little bit of fun to be the bad guy. But on that same note, listen to your parents, do your homework, hold doors open for people, and don't cheat on anything. Yeah. All right, there we go, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoy. If you did, slap a like on this video, subscribe for more baseball content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get roasted for this one.